I am a teacher by training, by my degree, and a counselor with a master's degree. So, but I've always had a little bit of drama, and my siblings will tell you I was kind of the drama queen growing up in the family. But I always have found unique ways to integrate different modalities with my message. And things like visual aids, things like sticky statements or acronyms. And one time when I was putting something together, the Lord encouraged me to put drama in the message to portray what the idea was. And it was an outline given to me that said to talk about what are the dangers of the pitfalls of Christianity. And I could have gone through the different types and explained them, but the Lord said, no, I want you to act them out.
Oh, my goodness.
So with hats and jackets and glasses for, we all know these personalities. We've all been these personalities. The too busy person, the too shy person, the overzealous person, the judgmental person, and so and these are, we all kind of fall into some of these categories as much as we don't want to identify with them, but the Lord gave me, and the message is not what's wrong with these personalities, but the message is that God has created us all different, and so we all have bents in these different areas, and what is the positive side of each of those types of personalities.
And we also recognize, obviously, you're talking about making a message memorable.
Yes.
Very good resource for, say, people that are into public speaking. Maybe it's someone that is a teacher or speaks regularly. Maybe somebody is a pastor of a church or youth minister or Bible study leader or whatever. But the fact is, blending the personality that you have with the message that you are called by God to communicate. That doesn't mean that you have to be on a stage.
Oh, yeah, that's so
true. To
true.
communicate a message.
That's so true. Because, go ahead.
Yeah, but we have to make sure that we're communicating, especially as God calls us to communicate, to speak His truth, that we're doing so in a way that, people can receive it well.
Absolutely, absolutely. So within my messages, like I said, I was always finding creative ways with visual aids and then with the drama. The reason I wrote this book is because a lot of people came up and said, what you did today, I'm really going to remember because of the props that I used or the visual aids that I used. And God kind of put on me that there are people that this does not come naturally for. And He creates us with 3 learning modalities that we take in. It's auditory, visual, and kinesthetic.
Yeah.
And so the visual aids really help the visual learner. The kinesthetic, when you have somebody raise their hand or share next to them or even pass around a prop, that helps the kinesthetic to stay focused. And so this book itself is a resource. And like you said, you don't have to be on a stage. You might be teaching your children at home with homeschoolings, but it has over 90 examples using scriptures and themes that have visual aids that go along with it. And it has like a little study to be able to study that scripture, the background of that scripture, and then how that theme fits what your lesson is. So it kind of walks you through without giving you a specific lesson, because you can have your own story. But we share with people in a restaurant. We share with our children. We share in Sunday school classes. And then there are the preachers, teachers, and the speakers on stage that all could use this resource, would be beneficial.